This video popped up on Twitter I want to get to and talk about first and get your guys' opinion. A Subway, a woman just starts freaking out about just the ads that are on Subways. So let's actually watch her.
Divide and conquer. That's what the Chinese want. They're trying to divide and conquer us. The government is against us, and you guys don't see it.
Seeing this stuff as an ad, like people, their tongues touching and saying pansexual for an ad for OkCupid, how do you guys feel about it?
Well, I think that, I want people to understand that this is not an accident. It's not like somebody accidentally drew that up. People spend billions of dollars in marketing. So it's a strategic marketing strategy, and it is effectively hurting our youth.
Right. What do you think, Hawk?
I just can't really understand why people can't let others live and let live. In my Bible, it says that God should judge people, and we should not. I believe it says something like, judge not, lest ye be judged. Unless God came down and ordained people with the power to judge all gay people, then we should still be staying true to that word. That wasn't gay.
Let's go back to the Bible, about judging. Mm-hmm. The Bible is very clear. You should know them by their fruit.
Yes.
So the things that are in the Bible doesn't say that you shouldn't judge people. You can't condemn a person, but you can make an evaluation about what you think is appropriate according to what God's word is. And so when you go, I think we're on the same page. We're saying that these things are not appropriate. It's fair to say that as a Christian man, as a believer, these are not appropriate.
So you had a video that went viral, and I have been kind of beating the drum about these vaccine mandates and how, A, unconstitutional they are, but also just so reminiscent of atrocities that have happened in the past. So let's watch that clip of you in New York.
Well, vaccine is a choice, okay? It's a choice. You shouldn't exclude people from everyday activities because they choose not to engage in something they have every reason to doubt. But yet again, I'm not telling you not to get it. I'm just saying you should have a choice.
That is well said. I'll ask you a personal question. Are you vaccinated?
Hell no.
Okay, I'm not.
I'm sorry.
Me neither.
Yeah.
So can you just explain to us, kind of give us an inside track of what's going on in New York City right now, and what is the response that you're getting to this, which to me should be common sense, that people should have a choice as to whether or not they want to inject chemicals into their body, but under this administration, it's apparently not.
This vaccine and this passport has shifted the narrative in a lot of ways. Because right now, they've made these vaccine passports freedom papers, right? To where police, to where business owners, to where people who do not like black people can use these vaccine passports as a way to harass and oppress black people.
You see that these vaccines disproportionately affect black people.
Yeah.
The same way with certain other things in our society that disproportionately affect black people, like the welfare state and other things that Democrats do, disproportionately affect black people. And so I see
Republicans have had their hand in racist policies.
We could
talk about you could talk about a hand, but I'm talking about the overall scheme here. You cannot deny that Democrats have been overwhelmingly responsible for the degradation of the black community. Even now, who's pushing the vaccine?
Now here's the thing. You asked me a question, but you want to keep talking.
Let me just ask you this question, and then you do this. Who's pushing the vaccine right now? Which political party?
Real quick. The Democrats and the Republicans have oppressed black people. America's a racist place.
No, it's not.
Okay. Yes. Black people are in schools that are failing across the country, and nobody has fixed that. I know you want to say it's Democratic cities, but Republican cities are failing black people in schools as well.
What about responsibility from the black community?
Oh, thank you. I'm so glad you said that. Responsibility for the black community. You said something about BLM. I have moved in a different direction than the Black Lives Matter movement and created something called Black Opportunities. Because I know that in order for black people to attain independence, for black people to attain independence, they have to build themselves up financially.
You mentioned the things that the government has done. I'm saying, what are the things that black people have to be responsible for? Personal responsibility. When it comes to education, when it comes to showing up at the school board, when it comes to teaching your children at home, and when it comes to being married and having children in a stable home. All of those things are personal responsibilities that the black community have to be responsible for as well.